What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you are notified every single time I drop a video and you don't miss not one video. Everybody in here, smash that like button, share this video, and drop a comment down below during the video, after the video, before the video, whatever you feel. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what you want to see next. You saw by the title and the thumbnail, we got a good one. So let's get straight into this groom. Also, you guys, make sure you're continuing to watch the ads. I know some of them can be a little lengthy, but watch them as much as you can for as long as you can. It truly does help support the channel and support me. It helps me to do this on a more full-time basis, and it really does keep me out in the algorithm as I've been, and keeps the channel growing. I really appreciate it and love you guys. Let's get back into the groom. Okay, as you've guys seen in the title, we're going to be shaving down a severely matted puppy again. He is about 9 or 10 months, and I do believe he was shaved before because his ears are pretty short, and he's not super long like a dog would have been if they've never gotten groomed before. So what it kind of tells me is that he got really matted before and he got shaved down, and they wanted to grow him out, and they've been watching him at home, and then he got matted all over again. And to be honest, sometimes dogs like this can be a lot of maintenance for people who are not ready for it. So when you go out and you get a doodle, just make sure you guys know it is a lot of work. It's not easy, and it requires a lot of brushing and combing with a hard metal comb, and if you don't do it, your dog will end up looking like this and have to constantly be shaved down. Also, this dog has a pretty tight curl pattern, so it makes me believe that he has more poodle in him than golden retriever, because I do believe he's a golden doodle. So that's why his curls are so tight, and that's why he has to be shaved down so short, because he is matted and the tight curls don't help. Originally, I thought he had fleas, but after shaving him, I realized he didn't. To be honest, he's actually a fairly clean dog under all of his mats, so he wasn't covered in urine or anything like that. He wasn't extra dirty. You can tell he lives in the house, but it just looks like they can't really maintain the coat level that he has because his curls are so tight that it kind of overwhelms them, and they become overwhelmed with the dog and with the coat. So he ends up like this, and then ends up having to get shaved down. Now, the reason why I believe he got shaved before is because his face and his ears are all one length. It looks like he was shaved down and then just grew out in the length that he was shaved down, so everything was one length all over. So I do believe this is his second shave down, but I don't think it was that close together, which is why his coat is so long now. So that's why for the initial part of this grooming, he was a little sketchy, and he actually growled at my boss when she was trying to check him in. So you'll see in the beginning of the grooming, I'm using precautions and I'm being stern with him because he is showing teeth a little bit, but it's nothing insane or nothing crazy. But because he is still young, and this is his probably second grooming, maybe third if he had a puppy trim, a lot of his grooming I do have to be stern with him because he is trying to explore in different areas, and he has to understand that you can't play around or move around on the table when you're dealing with sharp objects. So for this video, I do want to talk about training puppies when it comes to grooming, because a lot of people on my last video, well, maybe a handful I'll say, on my last video that I put up of dice, a few people kept saying that I didn't let the puppy rest, and I should have paid attention that the dog was tired, and that I should have let him sit down as opposed to putting a belly band on him. I do want to talk about that, but I'm going to touch bases on that later on in the video when I'm doing his finishing cut. But right now I'm just going to touch base on him in the video right now. So when you get a dog like this for grooming and you're shaving the dog down and you notice they jerk for little things, or they kind of whip their face around when you're doing certain things, that's how you can tell that they've never been groomed before, because a well-seasoned dog who's been groomed before understands that, okay, this is fine. It may tickle a little bit, but it's nothing harmful to me. I don't really need to pay attention to that. I can pay attention to other things. But because he is a young dog, he doesn't know, he's not sure, so he moves his face around and he tries to figure out what's going on, and he doesn't really understand that he can't do that because if he moves the wrong way he can easily get cut, and that is the last thing that I want to do. Now, he very well could have been cut on one of his last grooms before because of how much jerking he did during his grooming, which is probably why he jerked so much during his grooming, because he's not sure. But I don't want to cut him for his possible third grooming and make his grooming experience bad. But I am shaving him down in a 10 blade because that is the only blade that is going to go through those mats and the safest blade to get through his matting.
Come here. Come here. His ear is... No, it's just a solid mat. No, like the hair in his ears is all matted. All that, you see all that? It's a whole mat.
Now, right now, I'm showing you guys the ears just because I just discovered the mat in his ears. Now, when it comes to the mat removal in the ears, when we go to pluck his ears, as a disclaimer, you guys are not going to like it because he didn't like it. When you have mats in the dog's ears, and I explained this in one of my other videos, but when there are mats in the dog's ears like that, you have to use hemostats. You can't pluck at it one by one because it's one whole solid mat. So when you're going to remove a mat out the dog's ear and it's matted like that and it's all around, you have to use hemostats. You have to swirl it and you have to pull it out as much as you can. Now, when you see us pluck the ears, and I pluck the first, well, I don't pluck the ears because I don't like to do hemostats. I have to do a little piece of it, but it just makes me cringe when I have to do that because I don't like to do that to dogs. But I had somebody come in and help me pluck the ears because I'm not a fan of doing it. And the first ear came out with ease, but the second ear was the hardest, and that's where I had to get the hemostats and pull the rest of it while she kind of held them. And I did put a muzzle on him right away before I did his ears because, again, he was a little sketchy and I didn't know how he was going to react. Now, a lot of people always ask me why don't I use muzzles. I don't use muzzles on every dog. It really depends on the dog. Most Shih Tzus I won't put a muzzle on because their snout is already small and it cuts off the airways. Also, the muzzle can sometimes make the dogs worse. So I pick and choose when I want to use the muzzle. I put a muzzle on him because we were plucking his ears and I knew it was going to be painful to him. And I didn't want him to bite anybody if that was his reaction. Now, because he had the muzzle on, I don't know if he would have done it. But to prevent a serious injury, because he has big old chompers, I wanted to put the muzzle on first. And for the few people in the comments that say, I don't ever see you check your blade because I know it can get hot and we don't see you check your blade, I cut all of that out because it's not necessary to me shaving the dog. So I cut everything out. Like if I'm using Cool Care, I cut that out. If I'm switching the blade, I cut a lot of that out. Some videos I'll leave it in because I know you guys like to see certain things, but for the most part I cut all of it out. I cut it out in this video, but I left the part in with me checking the blade since apparently everybody likes to see that.
That's gross. right, you're doing really good, bud. You're doing very good. I'm very proud of you. Foot down. Put your foot down, thank you. I haven't seen any fleas yet. No, usually if he has fleas, you can see them, but I haven't seen any. Right, it might not even be flea dirt. He might just be dirty. Yeah.
Also, I want to thank you guys for the well wishes for my post on Friday. I was not feeling well, so I did not upload a video on Friday. So I really appreciate you guys wishing me well. I had a really rough week last week with my car and with not feeling well, so it was a lot. But I'm back, and we are back to the regular schedule this week, so you will be getting videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday of this week, next week, and so on and so forth. Pending I feel good. Thank you guys for being so understanding. I really do appreciate and love you guys.
Oh, that's what you biting at. Well, what is that? Look at that skin, boy. Your skin looks bad, young man. Hey, turn around, turn around, turn around. I'm stretching your skin so it doesn't catch you. No, come here, no. So make me put a belly band on you, because I will. Sorry. It might have been you, Sandra. No. Sandra's been here for like 5 years though.
Also, I want to know what you guys think of the new view. So this is a different angle, but it's still kind of almost like the angle where the camera is on the top of my head. Sometimes the camera on top of my head is a bit of an issue, so I don't use that too much, but this angle, the camera is sitting on my chest, so you're still able to see everything that I'm doing, and it still presents a really good angle. Also, I'm going to be editing the videos a little bit differently just to kind of see how that goes. When I upload the full hour-and-a-half video, the majority of everyone does not watch the full hour-and-a-half, which I understand because an hour-and-a-half is a long time. So I'm going to edit it in a way where you're still getting everything that is important. You're still watching me shave the dog, everything that you want to see, but it's going to cut the length of the video down. Everything is still going to be in real time. I'll probably still speed the bath process up just because there's nothing really detailed about the bath where I'm shaving it down or anything in particular. So I'll still speed the bath process up, but everything else I'll just kind of cut to where I'm being shaved, which is what I'm kind of doing in this video here. It's still a little bit longer than I would like it to be, but to cut the process down and the time down of me editing so I can get more videos pushed out on a more consistent basis. I'm still going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but it'll help me to edit more videos in a timely manner. Whereas though I won't get backed up and won't be able to edit, or I'll be up super late editing. Like right now I'm up really late.
Watch it. I didn't get you. Just watch it. Roll that skin so we can get this. Come on now. Come on. You're doing really good, buddy. And it's not hot. We just pulled it all the way down. Almost like we stuck it in the freezer. You got itchy skin, bro. You cannot flinch every time I do that. It's not hot, buddy. I promise you it's not hot. Watch it. See? Not even hot. Super warm. Well, cool, I mean. Come on. We almost done with the armpit. Stay. Nope. Stay. Nope. Come on. Come on, buddy. You're almost done. There. Armpit. Clean. You know, it's from... Oh, God. It's from every dog today. My dog, Keratin's dog. I did. Huh? Yes. Velcro some dog hair. That's what I blow off every single time I leave here. Look, we found your pee. I'm glad he's doing good too. I mean, his little random jump scares to himself. But he is. And then when I don't touch him, like if I'm going to go use the cool care to cool my blade down, he's on the table like just bouncing around, just losing it. Like, dude, nobody's touching you. What's wrong with you? Yeah, probably. You've been closed off from a breeze for so long, you don't know how to act.
So I do want to let you guys know, so if you have a dog that is this matted and you're holding off on getting the dog groomed because you're embarrassed, or for whatever reason you don't want the dog groomed, maybe you don't want it shaved down that short, when your dog's coat is this matted, it's not getting any air circulation to the skin, so they are overheating, they are stressed, and then when you do go to actually get the dog shaved down and they get completely shaved and they're so used to having all this fur on them, their dog is going to act different. I've seen it so many times. Sometimes they get really happy, they're free, they're finally out of all that hair, and then some dogs get really scared and hide under the bed, and the pet parents call back freaking out because their dog is not acting normal. It's because you've had all of this hair sitting on your dog for so long, and they're not used to being groomed or not used to a certain feel that they have, or that they don't have the heavy hair on them, so they're
Look, when
going
that
to
day
act
comes,
different.
he'll be severely
It's
mad.
always one opposite end of the spectrum. It's never right in between. They're always really happy or really sad. So this is why I always tell people to get their dog on a consistent basis, so you don't have instances
No.
like this where the dog freaks out
Why are you
if there
doing
is a
that?
change to their look or their grooming schedule or appearance.
I can't even leave you a fluffy tail. It's so matted. I hope this woman know how short this dog gonna be. Oh, all right, great. Well, that's true too, because people be like, I didn't know you meant this short. Well, I didn't know you meant this matted when you said a little matting. Come on. Oh, you got poop. Dude. Huh? Yeah, he's not wanting to stand. Yes. Because I'm shaving his butt. Yeah. Stop. Nope. Come on. Listen, the blade is cool, but I know you've probably never had anything around your butt before. What you looking at? It's okay. It's okay. As long as you stay still. Good job. We're coming up on your testicles, so I don't want to. Yeah, they're right there. Alright, we'll save those. When you're done being scalped.
So for everybody wondering what I shaved out, I basically shaved out what I cut out in the video. What I cut out in the video was pretty much what when I wasn't working on the dog. Obviously, besides this part because he got himself all twisted up. But I cut out when I wasn't working on the dog, or when I had to adjust the belly band or adjust something. So I cut all of that out. So you're just watching me shave the dog down.
Stop. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your parents waited this long to get you groomed. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm just trying to get your little mats off. Roll that skin. Nope. Come here. You're gonna make this blade hot. Okay? And I'm trying to. You don't never like your grooms, Tatiana. There, we got it. Since you know. You are a handful, buddy. It wasn't even a pile, it was all water. You got it. Hey Kelly, is both those dogs matted? Go. They're gonna put them back on out. Yep. done, Tatiana? You ever had your nails done before? But we about to find out. Mine. Paw pads being done, you can handle your nails being brown. Good boy. It's okay. It's all right. Good job. Oh, no, 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 no. You're okay. Well, I appreciate the kisses. Don't you get your tongue near this Dremel. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You can't get off the table. No, no, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need to see. I need to see. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing's wrong. Don't you chew on that. Get off of that. Right. It ain't even happening. See? It's not even happening. Oh, they don't feed you good food, that's for sure. These nails is chipped.
One way as a groomer, now this is just for me, I don't know if any other groomers can tell this. Some of them may be able to, but one way I'm able to tell what the pet parent feeds the dogs is by the way the nails get ground down or by the way they get clipped. If a dog's nail is very brittle, breaking off, they feed them very cheap food. But if the nail is very strong, you know, it looks good, there's no burgundy streaks on it, they feed them really good quality food.
I'm gonna try and do something with it. Yeah, he's got super tight curls. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Nothing's happening.
Oh, that's dope. You can do the top of it too.
Yeah, that's why I love it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's okay. Good job, bud. No. I think PetSmart turned him away because he was too mad. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Don't look at it, especially the last paw. It's okay. You're doing so good, bud. Something tell me you ain't gonna like the bath, and the last thing I need to be is cut. Right. That and being cut in the face with your freshly cut nails. Last one, bud. Good job. Yeah, you did good, buddy. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad under here. Hold on. I knew you wasn't gonna like it. Don't you sit on. Stop. Stop. That's you. Turn around. I'm sorry, buddy. Hold on.
So he was matted severely all over, and shaving out his sanitary was probably the most difficult part of this groom next to his ear plucking, because he was so severely matted on his sanitary. He was matted all around his testicles. So trying to safely shave those out was really hard because he had never had that happen before, or he hadn't had it happen in a long time, which is when I said earlier he may have gotten shaved before, but shaved short down to the skin once, and then now he's being shaved the same way. I don't know his grooming history, but that is my assumption given his condition and how he looked and the length of his coat. So you're going to see me try in several different angles, try to shave out his sanitary, because I'm trying to find the easiest, the best way to shave out his sanitary where I won't cut him or castrate him, which you'll hear me say to him in the video. I'm trying not to castrate you. Please stay still. Also, when you see me lift his leg up, I'm just lifting it in his natural range of motion. I know this is a natural range of motion for dogs because my dog lifts his leg just like this to pee. So I know he's not being hurt, but I wanted to let you guys know he's not being hurt, because I'm sure there's somebody, oh, you're lifting his leg wrong, that's why he's upset. No, that's not why he's upset. It's because I'm shaving out his sanitary and he doesn't like it. That is a brand new blade on my clippers. I have not used it during this groom yet. As you can see, it's one of my smaller blades. I usually use wide blades because they don't heat up as fast, but for his sanitary I wanted to go with a smaller blade, and it was the best option because my other blade was hot and then my other one was not cutting. Now we're jumping to the ear plucking, and I'm sorry in advance for the people that are not going to like it and are going to get upset, but here's the deal. His ears are super matted, and if we don't do it, the vet's going to do it, and the vet is not as gentle as we are, even though it may seem like it's not gentle. We are going very easy, very soft on him, because a vet will just hold him down, have somebody hold him and pin him down and just rip him out. We're trying to put as much ear powder in there just to kind of help with the mats coming out, because there are such big mats in his ears. But like I said earlier, some of you guys are not going to like it, but there's nothing we can do about it. The mats have to come out one way or another. And after his ears are plucked, they're going to be a little red due to the size of mats in his ears, but that is to be expected. Some dogs' ears bleed, his did not.
Alright, you ready, friend?
You're gonna hate this, buddy. I'm sorry in advance, but this is only for your health.
It's because we love you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna scream. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Right.
Alrighty.
I know. I'm sorry. Look at that.
And then we got a clean ear. I know.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, hi. You can hide in my armpit. You can hide in my armpit. Yeah. Get your ear hair. I know. A little bit of the outside of your ear. That's what I'm trying to avoid. You're right. Let's get it. I didn't do it yet. You gotta relax.
It's okay. There we go.
I don't know if that was all of it.
Probably not.
Nope. You was moving. It's harder when you get scared. And you gotta be fearless.
Here, buddy. I know, buddy. But these ears. I'm sorry. I know. We've been friends.
Got the hair, but it didn't take the mat with.
I know, buddy. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Here, right here. Come on. You don't see it happening. It's okay.
You know what?
Just don't snatch it. There we go.
Yep. Is there more?
There's so much more.
Oh my goodness.
It's worse than the last ear. Jeez, and this
Last one was clean. It's 'cause
right.
you're freaking out on me. I know,
buddy. I know. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I know. But it's because they don't get you done.
I know. Here, I'll hold this head if you want to just take it. You went in my pocket.
Look at him.
You are in my pocket.
Dude, it's okay.
Just that little tiny. Yep. I know, baby. I know. Look at my finger. Yep. Yay!
Hi. Oh my God, that is terrible, boy. Yeah, you smell it? He said, dang, that came out of my ear. Yeah, buddy. You just go ahead and do it.
And they didn't bleed or nothing. You did such a good job. Nice and clean. Don't touch it.
Right. Let me see. See, it wasn't too bad. Right. Let me see. Look at those crispy, clean ears. They're a little red because of the mat, but...
Are they red? They're not bleeding.
No, they're not bleeding. Just a little irritated because of the mat. See, you're okay.
Okay, so I'm going to be washing him in a little baby shampoo for his face, and that is tearless. And then I'm going to be doing a protein shampoo soak as well as an eye groom conditioner. I'm going to have him sit in that for about 10 minutes, and that's going to be his bath. Now, I needed him to sit with the shampoo and conditioner just to kind of help re-moisturize his skin, because those mats were so tight to his skin and pulling at his skin, so I wanted something to kind of help soothe him. And after his bath, he was not as itchy as he was in the beginning. In fact, I really don't think he was itchy at all. So for the rest of his groom, I'm just going to go back over him with the 10 blade just to get the rest of the hair that is uneven and even him up all over his body. On his face, I'm going to do a 4 blade with the grain, as well as a 2 guard comb, which is 3/8 of an inch on his muzzle and on his ears. I was going to leave his muzzle and his ears a little bit longer, but they hacked at his face and his ears at home. And with the shape that he was in, I didn't want to leave it too long where his muzzle was a solid matte the next time. Given how he reacted to clippers and things this time around, I did not want to make it worse for the next time. So I took his ears and his face tight and his muzzle tight, just to be on the safe side, because it doesn't look like they get him groomed too often, and I didn't want him to be in worse conditions in certain spots the next time, and fine for his body the next time.
Yeah. I haven't seen any fleas on any of my dogs. Yeah, I haven't seen any fleas on any of my dogs.
Now, just to quickly touch base on dice from the last video, and in terms of puppy training, I'm going to talk about that in my video coming out on Wednesday, because that is going to be an actual puppy. So I want to talk about training a puppy for grooming in that video, but I just want to touch base on dice. So a few people said that I should have given the dog a break and that I didn't pay attention to the puppy's needs of what he wanted when he was tired. Let me just say, Dice was not tired. So all dogs get a break in between each stage of the grooming. All of that is cut out, because why would you go to a channel to watch a dog sit inside of a crate? So after the bath and the drying, they go in the crate and they rest. After the grooming appointment, they go in the crate and they rest. When they first get there, they go in the crate and they rest. So they rest when they get there, they rest after the bath and the drying, and then they rest after the grooming appointment. And in between each stage, it's usually a few hours. Now, after the grooming appointment, they rest until they go home, which is typically not a few hours. Some people leave their dogs there, some people don't. But the dogs are always rested. So if y'all think that these dogs are being done straight through, it's not like that when you work in a grooming salon like this. Now, when you watch one-on-one groomers, they get done straight through. I am not a one-on-one groomer. I do not have my own shop. I take multiple dogs at one time. So I wash my dogs. I wash the dog, dry the dog, put them in the crate, bring out another dog, wash, dry, put them in the crate, bring out another dog, wash, dry, put them in the crate. So with that being said, after every time a dog gets washed, they go in the crate. And then I'll usually go back and groom that first dog that's been resting the longest. I'll groom them first. I'm never really doing a dog straight through. It is very rare that I'll do a dog straight through, because I take multiple dogs at one time. I do anywhere between 5 to 7 dogs a day. So all of my dogs get a break. Also, in that video, because you weren't able to finish seeing the rest of Dice's groom, I wasn't able to finish his face on camera because my storage for my camera was acting up. Each time that video cut out, I stopped to try and figure out how to record it for y'all to see, and I spent 10 minutes plus each time, no exaggeration, trying to fix it. And every time I was trying to fix it, Dice was laying down on the table, literally laying down on the table. Now, one thing about Dice does not like his feet or his legs to be done, and he really doesn't like his face being done either. But his very first time in the grooming salon, as well as his second time in the grooming salon, Dice was very aggressive, which is why I labeled his grooming the way that I did. I titled his video "Aggressive to This," or at least that's in the thumbnail, and I believe his title was "One of the Worst Puppies That I've Ever Done." And in the video, I stated that as a puppy, he was terrible. And I don't usually say that about puppies, but as a puppy, he was really bad. He bit at the groomers, he thrashed around, he bit at the clippers. He had no give whatsoever to grooming. So for his third grooming appointment, I was very cautious with him because I know how he could be, because I did his very first puppy trim, and I explained to the owner that he could not get a haircut the next time, but they forced the issue and he got a haircut. And he didn't do great for it because he wasn't ready for it, which is why he acted the way he did the very first time in, because he was still a puppy, still learning. So for this grooming appointment, which is the one that I filmed, he did really well, and I was very surprised and very pleased. But puppies still do passive aggressive things. So when I go to pick up his foot to scissor his paw pad, he goes to sit down because he doesn't want to be aggressive, because he now knows that's not going to get him anywhere. So now he's, well, I'm going to sit down. You're going to pick me back up. You're going to lift my foot up. I'm going to sit down again. So that's why I put the belly band on. So for the people asking, why did she put the belly band on? Why didn't she pay attention to the puppy's needs? Dice rested a long time that day. That wasn't the puppy's needs. His needs were to get groomed and to be corrected when he tries to sit down when you're doing something to his foot or his feet. It had nothing to do with him being tired. I stated in one of the comments, and I stated in one of my previous videos, just because it's not in the video does not mean it did not happen. There's a lot of things in the grooming salon that we don't show you guys. So when we edit and put up in the video what we want in the video or what's important for the video, a lot of the rest breaks or just kind of hanging around is not in the video. They don't make the cut because nobody's going to sit and watch that. You're going to just, oh, look, he's laying down, and you're going to skip right on past that. So we're just going to take it out. You came to the channel to watch a dog get groomed, which is what we leave in the video. Now, just a quick reference, I watched The Girl with Dogs, and she does not put up the full grooming video like I do. And I noticed in her videos, one, she's phenomenal, she's awesome, but two, she puts in there what you guys want to see. She doesn't show when the dog is relaxing inside the kennel. She'll show at the end when the dog is rolling around in the grass and walking around. But when it comes to the grooming, she does a great job with the grooming, and she does a great job with her editing, if she does her editing, or if she has somebody do the editing. So there is a lot of things that we cut out of the video. We just show you guys the actual grooming appointment because that is what you all want to see.
Mommy gonna see you and be like, oh my goodness, that skinny little boy.
There's also a lot that goes into training a puppy when it comes to not paying attention to them throwing a temper tantrum or whatever, but we'll get into that on the Wednesday's video because I'm actually grooming a puppy who is very resilient and does not like the grooming process his very first time around. So we'll get more into that on the Wednesday video, but I just wanted to touch base about Dice's video because a lot of you, well, no, not a lot of you, let me not say that, a few of you really felt a way about me not letting Dice sit down, when in reality all he did that day was sit down, besides what you saw that I edited and put into the video. So just so you guys know, He rested a lot that day. I mean, he slept for
Yeah.
hours, literally for hours. So don't think that somebody's just not letting the dog sleep or rest or giving the dog a break when he needs to. Dice got nothing but breaks that day. But when you are grooming a dog on the table, that is groom time. That is not rest time. That is not lay down. That's not passive aggressive time. That is not, I don't want you to do this, so I'm going to do that time. That is groom time. That means it has to get done. And if you're wondering about the dog screaming in the background, the dog is getting its nails done and he doesn't like it. And it's a terrier, and terriers fight literally until they have no fight left. So that is what you are hearing in the background, a terrier being a terrier.
Did you say a butt holy ho? That is funny. He said, well, she touching my feet, and I don't like that. It's because he's cute. Oh, Kelly, can you call for this one and tell them 20 minutes? I told her I would call and give 20 minutes. John Luke. His name is John Luke. She know how her dog looked. She wasn't surprised. Say, Mommy knew you was a matted mess. Mm-hmm. Act for them. Mommy gonna see you, and you gonna be like a different dog soon. Oh, you talking to me? Ooh, it's gonna be a couple hours. Well, yes, thank you for being patient. Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry, buddy. I had to get rid of that mouth. They chopped you all up. Give me the ear. Come on. Nah, don't you dare jerk. Now, your family was trying. like, just don't brush your dogs.
Don't brush this time around.
Stop. That sounds like FaceTime. That got real loud. Harness and stuff? It's over here. No, no. No, don't stop. Don't do that. Don't. You cannot do that. Oh, you almost got your lip cut. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to get your lip cut. Don't do that. No, no.
She's on her way.
Nope, it's my mouth. I'm using it for now. You can have it back when I'm done.
I can't tell you how much I want to practice on not doing that.
Give me your face, little boy. See, you putting your ear in the way. Don't you bring your ear up here.
Makes a difference. Because when you're bobbing, you're talking at it.
Yep. Please. Didn't I say prove me wrong? Come here. This is why we tell people to do puppy trims. So your dog can get used to things like that. That's what he is trying to. I'm not plucking your ear. It's already plucked. It looks beautiful. Stop. Dude, come on. You can shake your ear when we're done. You can shake your ear when we're done. There. Now shake your ear. I knew you was gonna be a turd for the rest of your groom. That's usually what happens. You get shaved down, you're good for the shave down, and you forget how to behave. Put your head down. Come on. I told you already, I'm not messing with your ears. Put your head down, please.
He looks like a girl to begin with.
ain't talking to you. Ah! Ooh, ooh, that was so close. You lucky I got good reflexes, little boy. No. Told you, stop moving your head when I'm doing your ears. Don't you want to go home with ears? I'd like you to go home with ears. Stop. Don't you lick my hands. Not yet. Not with these shears so close to your tongue. Don't do that. Get. Why do you keep jerking? Like I ain't been shaving your feet all day. No. What are you doing? Why must you do this?
Okay, so I'm putting the finishing touches up on him, and I don't have an after video, but this is before picture, and then we're going to flip to his after photo. So this is his after. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share this video, drop a comment down below, do all that fancy YouTube stuff. I love you guys. Train your dogs for grooming. Make sure you watch every video straight through. Watch those ads. Enjoy the videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys.